Stop scrolling. This week's Hollywood gossip just went from spicy to absolutely explosive. From Zoe Kravitz and Harry Styles' late-night sighting to Simone Ashley's bold PDA moment at the US Open, to Sydney Sweeney's rumored romance that has the internet divided. And wait till you hear the shocking NBA scandal that could change everything for the Clippers. Trust me, you think you've heard it all, but the twists coming up will make your jaw drop. Stay with me till the end, because what I'm about to tell you might just be the biggest celebrity shakeup of 2025. Alright, buckle up everyone, because today we are taking a deep dive into the biggest, boldest, and most jaw-dropping celebrity rumors coming out of the USA right now. This isn't just a gossip roundup. This is a full-on pop culture breakdown, and trust me, by the end of this, you'll have plenty to text your group chat about. Let's start where the internet can't stop talking. Zoe Kravitz and Harry Styles. I mean, can we talk about how perfect this pairing is? Two of the most effortlessly stylish, cool, and charismatic celebrities on the planet just casually holding hands in Brooklyn like they didn't just break the internet. Social media went absolutely feral. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, everywhere. People are already editing fan videos of them with romantic music in the background, creating fan art, even writing ship names. It's giving early 2010s Brangelina energy all over again. And here's the thing, neither of them has said a single word about it. No public statements, no Instagram posts. And that silence? That's the move. Because right now, speculation is their best friend. Fans are debating. Are they dating? Are they just friends? Is this a PR stunt? But no matter what the truth is, they're dominating headlines. You don't even have to confirm a relationship anymore to become the most talked about couple in Hollywood. Speaking of headlines, let's shift gears to Simone Ashley, our very own Bridgerton diamond of the season. Just a few weeks ago, she was posting about her single era. And now, boom, she's photographed kissing Tim Sykes at the US Open. And listen, this wasn't a shy little peck. This was a full PDA moment in front of thousands of spectators, with cameras catching every angle. It was giving main character energy, rom-com vibes, like she was living out the tennis version of Notting Hill. And the internet has done what the internet does best. It has already dug up everything about Tim Sykes. People know his business ventures, his past relationships, even his LinkedIn profile. Fans are trying to decode. Is this her new serious partner? Or was it just a spontaneous moment? I personally think Simone Ashley deserves a little romance. She's been busy with her career, and she deserves her happy ending. And if this man makes her smile like that, I'm here for it. Then there's Nader, who might just be the smartest person in Hollywood right now. She went on Jimmy Kimmel Live, got asked point-blank about her rumored romance with tennis star Jannik Sinner, and instead of confirming or denying, she teased. She literally said, "You're close. You're warm." That is genius. Because now instead of just reporting Nader denies dating Jannik Sinner, every outlet is running with Nader fuels dating speculation. She just turned a yes or no question into a full news cycle. That's how you stay relevant. But let's get into the spicy one, Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun. Oh boy, this one is messy. Scooter Braun is famously the man who went head-to-head with Taylor Swift over her masters. He is basically public enemy number one in the Swiftie community. So when photos surface of Sydney and Scooter looking cozy at Jeff Bezos's wedding, yes, Jeff Bezos's wedding, the internet exploded. Fans are saying she's ruining her image, that she's aligning herself with the villain of the music industry. Others are saying this is a double standard, because we don't criticize men's dating choices as harshly. Here's my take. Sydney Sweeney is 26 years old. She's at the top of her game, starring in hit shows and movies, and she's living her life. If this is who she wants to date, that's her business. But she also knows that every choice she makes will get amplified 1,000 times because she's a public figure. And maybe, just maybe, she doesn't care. Maybe she's saying, "Yes, I know you're all talking about this, and that's fine. Keep talking." Because guess what? Every article about her romance also mentions her new campaign with Jimmy Choo. Publicity is publicity. Now on to Cardi B, because you know I couldn't leave her out. Cardi is one of those people who will always give you a headline. She just walked out of a civil assault trial where she was facing a $24 million lawsuit. And not only did she win, she gave the paparazzi a viral moment by throwing a marker at someone who asked if she was pregnant. And look, I know some people will say that's unprofessional or out of line, but honestly, Cardi has always been unfiltered. She doesn't do fake smiles. She doesn't do staged photo ops. If she's annoyed, you're going to know about it. That's why people love her. She's real.
And finally, let's talk sports drama. The Los Angeles Clippers are rumored to have used a fake endorsement deal to funnel extra money to Kawhi Leonard, potentially breaking NBA salary cap rules. This is the kind of thing that could lead to a massive investigation. We could be looking at fines, suspensions, and possibly the team losing future draft picks. And if this turns into a scandal? Oh, it's going to be one of the biggest stories in sports this year. So why do these stories matter? Because they remind us that celebrity culture is about more than just entertainment. It's about storytelling. These rumors and scandals become our modern-day fairy tales, tragedies, and dramas. They're the stories we follow in real time. They give us something to talk about with friends, something to tweet about, something to meme. And let's be honest, these celebrities know exactly what they're doing. The more we talk, the bigger their influence grows. It's a cycle. We watch, we react, we share, and they stay relevant. So whether you're shipping Zoe and Harry, rooting for Simone Ashley's new romance, decoding Nader's cryptic words, defending Sydney Sweeney, cheering for Cardi B, or waiting to see if the Clippers get hit with a penalty, you're part of this pop culture moment. And guess what? There's going to be a new moment tomorrow, and the day after that, because Hollywood never sleeps. So keep your eyes on the headlines, because the drama is just getting started. And when the next big bombshell drops, we'll be here, breaking it down together, one rumor at a time. And here's where it gets really interesting. Because when we zoom out, we start to see a bigger picture. Celebrity gossip isn't just a guilty pleasure. It's like a mirror reflecting our culture. Take Zoe Kravitz and Harry Styles again. If this romance is real, it's not just another celebrity couple. It's a pop culture event. These are two people who represent a new era of fame. Bold, stylish, gender-fluid in their fashion choices, admired for their individuality. A Harry-Zoe relationship is basically a Tumblr dream come true for millions of fans who grew up on fan edits of both of them. The way people are reacting online, it's like they've just been given a new fairy tale to root for. And honestly, that's why this rumor is so addictive. Because we don't just want to see them together, we want to believe in what they represent. Love, freedom, breaking the rules of who's supposed to date who. And Simone Ashley? Her PDA moment wasn't just cute. It was strategic. The US Open is one of the most photographed events in sports. Celebrities know exactly where the cameras are. By being so public with Tim Sykes, Simone is making a statement. She's saying, "I'm not hiding. I'm happy. And yes, you can all watch." And in 2025, that kind of openness is powerful. It's not about hiding your love life anymore, it's about owning it, but in a way that still keeps people guessing about the details. Nader, meanwhile, is basically giving us a masterclass in how to tease a storyline. Every time she posts something even slightly suggestive, blogs go wild. And she knows it. She's creating a slow burn narrative. Instead of one explosive reveal, she's feeding us breadcrumbs. And if you've ever watched a Netflix thriller, you know that breadcrumbs are what keep you binge-watching until the very last episode. Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun. Now this is where we get drama. This isn't just a relationship rumor. This is a cultural debate. People are writing think pieces about it. Is Sydney making a mistake? Should a woman's career be judged by who she dates? Should we separate the art from the artist, or in this case, the actress from the man she might be seeing? This rumor has gone beyond gossip and turned into a conversation about gender, power, and reputation in Hollywood. And then Cardi B. You know what I love about her moment outside the courthouse? The way she turned a stressful situation into a meme-able one-liner moment. Within hours, TikTok was full of edits with captions like, When someone asks you about your situationship, Cardi doesn't just make headlines. She makes content. That's why she's always trending. And winning her case the same day? That's what I call a main character moment. And speaking of main character energy, the Clippers' rumor about Kawhi Leonard is giving us major sports drama vibes. Imagine if this turns into a full-blown scandal. Imagine the headlines if the NBA steps in and starts stripping draft picks or handing out suspensions. This could be another Houston Astros moment. One of those scandals that sports fans talk about for years. And it all started as a rumor. Here's what makes these stories so compelling. They're alive. They evolve every day. One photo, one interview, one cryptic Instagram story, and suddenly the narrative shifts. That's why people can't stop refreshing Twitter or checking celebrity gossip blogs. Because they want to be the first to know when the next twist drops. And you know what? This cycle isn't slowing down anytime soon. Because in the age of social media, we are all part of the machine. Every like, every share, every comment we make keeps these stories trending. We're not just observers. We're participants. So here's my question for you. Do you think Zoe and Harry will confirm their romance soon, or will they keep us in suspense? Do you think Simone Ashley and Tim Sykes are the real deal? Will Brooks Nader finally go public with her love life? Will Sydney Sweeney's relationship actually hurt her career, or will she prove her critics wrong? And is the Clippers scandal just smoke, or are we about to see some serious fire? The answers might take days, weeks, or even months to come out, but one thing is for sure, there's never a dull moment. And as long as celebrities keep living their lives under the spotlight, we'll keep watching, reacting, and talking. Because deep down, we all love a good story. So grab your popcorn, because the next big headline could drop any minute. And when it does, we'll be right here, breaking it down, connecting the dots, and giving you every juicy detail. And let's not forget one of the most fascinating parts of all this, the fans. Because celebrity rumors aren't just stories, they're interactive experiences now. The moment a new rumor drops, fan pages start decoding every detail. What they were wearing, where they were spotted, what song was playing in the background of an Instagram story. People are making entire TikTok theories about who liked whose post and what that means. Take Zoe Kravitz and Harry Styles. Within hours of those photos going public, there were side-by-side edits comparing Harry's outfit to Zoe's outfit, pointing out how their color palettes matched, suggesting they'd been spending time together for a while. Some fans even started revisiting old interviews, looking for clues, saying things like, "Oh, remember when Harry said this about his ideal type? That sounds exactly like Zoe." It's like a global detective game, and everyone's invited. And that's the beauty of it. In a way, these stories give fans a sense of connection, like they're part of something bigger. When Simone Ashley's kiss photo dropped, Bridgerton fans were posting comments like, "We support you, Queen," and creating memes comparing Tim Sykes to her on-screen love interest. It turns gossip into a fandom event. Even the drama gets amplified by fan culture. Sydney Sweeney's rumored relationship with Scooter Braun has Swifties and Euphoria fans clashing online, each side passionately arguing their case. Some are defending her, saying she's entitled to a private life, while others are saying it's a betrayal to Taylor Swift. The discourse has taken on a life of its own. This isn't just a rumor anymore. It's a conversation about ethics, loyalty, and public perception. And of course, we have the Cardi B moment. The fan edits were brutal. In a funny way. Some were captioning her marker throw with phrases like, "When Monday hits too hard." Others were turning it into a green screen meme so you could insert yourself into the courtroom. Cardi B has become the internet's favorite reaction meme for the week. And she knows it. I wouldn't be surprised if she uses this moment in a music video later, just to remind everyone who she is. Someone who will always clap back. But what fascinates me the most is how quickly these rumors evolve. Today's casual sighting becomes tomorrow's engagement rumor. A single cryptic emoji in someone's Instagram story can spark 20 think pieces. And if there's a breakup? Forget it. That becomes a global event with everyone picking sides. We saw it with Ariana Grande, we saw it with Joe Jonas, and if Zoe and Harry ever break up, well, Twitter might not survive that day. Now let's not sleep on the sports side of things. If the Clippers' Kawhi Leonard story grows legs, sports media is going to have a field day. Fans are already speculating on Reddit about what punishments the NBA could hand down. Imagine if this actually leads to Kawhi getting suspended, or the Clippers losing key draft picks. That could completely change the balance of power in the league. You'd have ESPN, Bleacher Report, and every sports podcast talking about nothing else for weeks. And this is why these stories matter, because they have ripple effects. It's not just about one photo or one rumor. It's about how that rumor travels, how it evolves, how it affects careers, brands, and sometimes even entire industries. A single dating rumor can boost someone's social media following by millions. A single scandal can tank a sponsorship deal. These aren't just entertainment stories. They're business stories, they're cultural stories, they're human stories. And here's the kicker. We never really get a final chapter. Even when something is confirmed, we're already asking, what's next? When Zoe and Harry eventually confirm, if they do, fans will want to know about their first red carpet, their vacations, their matching outfits. When Simone Ashley posts a new photo, people will zoom in to see if Tim is in the background. When Sydney posts anything at all, people will be in the comments asking if she's still with Scooter. The story never really ends. It just evolves into the next chapter. So my advice? Enjoy the ride. Gossip isn't about getting every fact right in real time. It's about being part of the conversation. It's about reacting, laughing, speculating, and sometimes even debating. It's our modern-day mythology. And honestly, Hollywood might be the biggest shared universe we've ever seen. Bigger than Marvel, bigger than DC, because it's real life, unfolding right in front of us. So keep your notifications on, keep your group chats ready, and keep your popcorn close. Because if this week was this dramatic, imagine what next week will bring. The paparazzi cameras are flashing, the PR teams are plotting, the celebrities are living their lives, and we're here for every single twist. And you know what really blows my mind? The fact that all of this, every rumor, every meme, every paparazzi shot, is happening in real time. We're not just consuming entertainment anymore. We're part of it. Our tweets, our TikToks, our Instagram comments, they actually shape the narrative. Public opinion can change the direction of a story overnight. Think about it. Just a few years ago, rumors would start in magazines and tabloids. You'd have to wait a whole week for the next issue to find out if the story evolved. Now, we get updates every hour. A celebrity can shut down a rumor with one post, or they can fuel it by staying silent. And honestly, sometimes that silence says more than words ever could. So here's where we are right now. Zoe and Harry are still keeping us guessing, and the internet is basically begging for a joint appearance. Simone Ashley just made her relationship the talk of the US Open, and that's not going away anytime soon. Brooks Nader continues to drop those little clues that keep her name trending. Sydney Sweeney has half the internet cheering for her and the other half side-eyeing her. Which, let's be real, is the most Hollywood thing ever. Cardi B just turned a legal case into a pop culture moment, again. And the Clippers rumor is about to set NBA Twitter on fire if there's even a hint of confirmation. What happens next? That's the thrill, we don't know. And that's why we keep watching. Because every new photo, every cryptic caption, every leaked DM has the power to flip the entire narrative upside down. But here's the thing. It's not just about the drama. It's about what these stories say about us. We love watching love stories unfold because deep down we want to believe in connection. We love scandals because they make celebrities seem more human. And we love redemption arcs because they remind us that everyone deserves a second chance. And that's why I think these rumors matter. Not just because they're entertaining, but because they're emotional. They make us feel something. They give us something to talk about with our friends, something to laugh about, something to argue about, something to root for. So whether Zoe and Harry end up being the next big power couple or just friends with great fashion sense, whether Simone Ashley keeps going public or retreats to privacy, whether Sydney Sweeney silences her critics or fuels them, we'll all be here, popcorn in hand, watching it happen. Because this isn't just celebrity gossip. This is the story of now. It's messy, it's chaotic, it's dramatic. And we wouldn't have it any other way. So buckle up. Because if this week was this wild, just wait until next week's headlines. And trust me, when they drop, we're going to break them down, connect the dots, and find out what it all means together. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of this wild ride through this week's biggest celebrity rumors. From Zoe and Harry's mystery outings to Simone Ashley's bold PDA moment, from Brooks Nader's breadcrumb trail of clues to Sydney Sweeney's controversial headlines. Every story reminded us just how fast pop culture moves and how invested we all are in these lives we don't even live. And honestly, that's the beauty of it. Gossip isn't just about scandal. It's about connection. It's about all of us tuning into the same drama, sharing the same gasp when we see the latest photo drop, arguing about what it all means, and secretly loving every second of it. But remember, as much as we love the tea, these are real people living real lives. So let's keep it fun, keep it respectful, and enjoy the storytelling for what it is. A never-ending soap opera that we all get to watch unfold in real time. So here's what I want you to do. Drop a comment below and tell me, do you think Zoe and Harry are actually a couple, or are we just seeing what we want to see? Is Sydney's rumored romance a power move or a PR disaster? And which of these stories do you think will blow up the biggest next week? Whatever happens, you know we'll be back here breaking it down, connecting the dots, and giving you every juicy detail. Until then, stay curious, stay kind, and stay tuned, because the next big headline could drop any minute, and you're not going to want to miss it.